I found it excellent, yeah. It's been very good so far, very challenging. A room full of energy and lots of good humour and interesting discussions. It's case-based, and at the outset I wondered how relevant it could be to my own specific industry, which is quite unusual. But in fact, because it's principle-based and value-based, it has had loads of applications or relevance to what we would do day to day, because I suppose the principles of successful business are common to most businesses, as in dealing with the customer, dealing with the challenges that the world presents. So the discussion has been excellent, but the faculty have been absolutely world class. One of the light bulb moments was one of the first case studies we did on the first module, where the answer to me seemed absolutely categorically black and white, straightforward, couldn't be simpler. And I said, I gave myself 10 out of 10. Only to find that half the class had the completely opposite view of the problem and the nature of the problem and the solution to the problem. And then we also were presented with 4 synopses by eminent Harvard academics who also delved into the same problem and came up with 4 distinctly different solutions to the problem as presented by the case study. And you suddenly realize that nothing is actually as simple as it seems, and that there are a multitude, an infinite number of outcomes or ways that things can play out in the course of whatever you present yourself with. So from a leadership point of view, it just reassured me that the challenge is to make the decision and to hope that the decision is right, but to know that it won't always be right. And it's not about being 100% right, it's about dealing with the situation as it presents itself in the best possible way, but now rather than in 12 months' time or in 24 months' time, when you think you will have enough information to know all there is to know. You cannot wait for that moment. And even when you have all the information, you still will be presented with several options, and you just have to get on with it. So that meant that inactivity is the enemy, really. You must take action. And looking around the room today, that was one thought I had, was that actually the room is full of people who don't want to sit back, who don't want to wait for the future to arrive. They actually want to be part of the creation of the future. That's why they signed up to be on this course. And the energy comes across in the discussions and the interaction with the teachers and the capability to face down the Harvard professor and tell him he's wrong or whatever. And to know that that opinion is possibly just as valid as the one coming from the top table. And there was learning opportunities in all aspects of it, so it's been fantastic.